राज्य इज्जतरी रईस जमहूरिया डॉक्टर मोहम्मद मोइज, India Minister of External Affairs His Excellency Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar, Minister of Foreign Affairs Al-Fadil Musa Zamir, Minister of Construction and Infrastructure Dr. Abdullah Muttalib, Dawlat ke Wazirum Mirasmiyata Wadagan Tibevi Emmiha Befrum, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hazir Wadagan Tibe Emmiha Befruna Mirasmiyata Varamhun Marhaba Tarnava. Kirite Quran ke barakatum mi hafla fatwa devi al-fadila Fatmat Malak Azim mi hafla ushala deni aluganamat naslina adi Hafiza Abdul Sattar miyatuge mirasmiyata ki India ge Exim Banku du Kofawa credit facility ge dashum rajye ge 34 rashek ga kaim kurve fena nardama ge mashu ge tereng ashavis rashek ge masek ge nimma India Sarukarum Mashuta, Divi Sarukara Haval Kurma Papa, Khasa Rasmiato, Mi Haval Kurve Mashuta Geterega Himinani, Ekavis Rashuge, Fena, Fenuge Nizama, the Rashege Nardamanizam, Adi, Fast Rashuge, Fena, Nardamanizam, Kaim Kurmuge Mashu. Kuriamati Mashuta Kagulegatun Tayarkova video presentation, Palavalava.
President of the Republic of Maldives, His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Moiz, Minister of External Affairs of India, His Excellency Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Maldives, His Excellency Musa Zamir, Minister of Construction and Infrastructure of the Maldives, His Excellency Dr. Abdullah Muttalib, Cabinet Ministers and distinguished dignitaries, welcome to today's special ceremony. We commence this event with the recitation of Holy Quran by Ms. Malak Azim. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate the official handover of 28 of the 34 water and sewage projects financed under the Indian Exim Bank's line of credit facility. The completed 28 projects includes 21 islands water supply facilities, 2 islands sewage facilities, and 5 islands water supply and sewage facilities. My name is Hafiza Abdul Sattar, and I will be the master of the ceremony of this event along with and Naslina. We will start the event with a video presentation that highlights the details of the projects being handed over today.
The exemplary relationship between the Maldives and India is one that is fostered on the bedrock of mutual respect and long-standing cooperation. India has provided consistent support to the Maldives whenever it was required. For that, the government of Maldives and the Maldives thank Indian government and Indian citizens. India has given special priority to support the Maldives' development goals of improving our essential services and improve the livelihood of citizens. Over the past 50-odd years, India has supported every government the public had elected. As such, India's continued and consistent assistance has permeated all the facets including that of health, education, sports, social, housing, transportation, environment, water, sanitation, and electricity sectors. On 18 March 2019, the government of Maldives and India's Exim Bank linked a line of credit agreement worth $800 million. From this deal, a project to develop water and sewerage facilities in 34 islands were initiated. This is valued at around $110 million, around 1.6 billion Maldivian rupiah. Today, we are witnessing the completion and handover of water and sewerage projects in 28 of the 34 islands targeted from this project. The completed 28 projects include 21 islands water supply facilities, 2 islands sewerage facilities, and 5 islands water supply and sewerage facilities. Over 28,000 citizens in these 28 islands will have access to these services. This represents around 7% of the total population of the Maldives. 4 Indian companies were actively involved in the project: Vishwaraj Environment Private Limited, JMC Projects India Private Limited, currently Kalpataru Projects International Limited, SMC Infrastructures Private Limited, and Triveni Industries Limited. The main components of the water supply project include installation of reverse osmosis RO plants, installation of water storage tanks, water network pipe laying, water meter connections, brine outfall, and construction of an administrative building with solar panels installed on the rooftop to generate part of electricity needs from renewable sources. The sewerage system projects encompasses sewer network pipe laying, house connections, construction of sewerage pumping stations, and sea outfall. In addition to these vital projects, Indian assistance to our developed projects is seen across the country. The administration of President Dr. Mohammad Muiz has been successful in negotiations with Indian authorities to expedite and accomplish these initiatives. From the dialogue between the leaders of the two nations, we have been given assurance that Indian assistance will continue as needed during this term. The Maldives is deeply grateful and thankful to India for the continued and enduring partnership between the two nations. Maintaining and nurturing this key relationship is of national interest and paramount for both countries.
शुक्रिया मिरस्मिया तुगा कुरिया दमियोती निमिफवा मशूता रस्मी कोम हवा कुरुम बेबाफुरी मुकद्दमटका अणुगण वरंग अदबिर कमायको इंडिया के मिनिस्टर ऑफ एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स हिज एक्सेलेंसी डॉक्टर सुब्रमण्यम जयशंकर आदि मिनिस्टर ऑफ फॉरेन अफेयर्स Al-Fadil Musa Zamir ke arimu warang ada berkam tanawang Minister Dr. Jayashankar, Minister Musa Zamir.
I would like to invite Minister of External Affairs of India, His Excellency Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar, and the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Maldives, His Excellency Musa Zamir, to do the official handing over. Minister Dr. Jaishankar, Minister Musa Zamir.
शुक्रिया मिनिस्टर डॉक्टर जयशंकर आदि मिनिस्टर जमीर. कुरिया दमियोती मिनिस्टर ऑफ कंस्ट्रक्शन एंड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डॉक्टर अब्दुल मुत्तलिब के वाहफुर देखें मिनिस्टर डॉक्टर अब्दुल मुत्तलिब.
Thank you, Ministers. Now I would like to invite Minister of Construction and Infrastructure, His Excellency Dr. Abdullah Muttalib, to deliver his remarks. Minister Dr. Abdullah Muttalib.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala khatam al-anbiya wal mursaleen. Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Your Excellency, President of Maldives, Dr. Mohammad Muiz, Honorable Minister of External Affairs of India, His Excellency Dr. Jaishankar, High Commissioner of India to the Maldives, His Excellency Muno Mahawar, Cabinet Ministers, distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my great honor to welcome you to the official handover ceremony of water and storage facilities in 28 islands built under the 800 million line of credit facility issued by the Indian Exim Bank. Today marks a significant milestone in ongoing efforts to enhance the quality of life and development of much needed basic infrastructure in the inhabited islands of Maldives. We extend our deepest gratitude to the Government of India for their invaluable support in financing and implementation of these critical projects. Your contribution has been instrumental in our efforts to overcome the various hurdles that we faced from the inception to the completion of these projects. The Water and Sewerage Act of Maldives mandates universal access to safe water supply and storage facilities by the year 2025. This aligns with Sustainable Development Goal number 6, which aims to achieve universal access to adequate and equitable sanitation and hygiene facilities by the year 2030. While the completion of these projects will cover 7% of our population, we recognize that there is still a considerable journey ahead. Although we face significant challenges in our efforts, including significant number of projects started in previous years not progressing, when His Excellency President Dr. Mohammad Muiz assumed office in November 2023, the Government of Maldives is committed to achieve the target of advancing and expanding our water and sewerage infrastructure to ensure every citizen benefits from these essential services. To conclude, I would like to thank everyone involved in this endeavor, to the government authorities for their guidance and support, to the project contractors for their expertise and hard work, and most importantly, to the Government of India for their steadfast commitment in cooperation in achieving our development goals. I thank you very much.
शुक्रिया मिनिस्टर डॉक्टर अब्दुल मुत्तलिब मिनिस्टर के वाह देम्योती इंडिया के मिनिस्टर ऑफ एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स हिज एक्सेलेंसी डॉक्टर सुब्रमण्यम जयशंकर के वाह